Molly McMullen, she averages 3.5 points per game. Her season high is 12 points. She only had 1 point the first time they met Peebles, 3 the second time, and only 2 points in the last game that Whiteoak Lady Cats played. Also in the scoring column would be Brooke Campbell with an average of 3.1 points per game. Her season high is 12 points. She had 2 points the first time they met Peebles, 4 points the second time, and only 2 points in the last game. Now, I think I caught everybody in the scoring column. One other notable thing to talk about would be Darby Yeager is #1 in the league in blocks, averaging 3 blocks per game, and she's 4th in rebounds for the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. So that's a look at the Whiteoak Lady Cats. We'll take a quick break and be back to talk about some stats for the Peebles Lady Indians as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right after this.
Are you looking for a new tax preparer? Young & Caldwell LLC in West Union has more than 50 years of tax preparation experience. All tax returns are attorney prepared. Tax season can be a crazy time. Let Young & Caldwell reduce your burden. They have competitive pricing, and they offer weekend and evening appointments to ensure your taxes get filed on time. For unmatched experience and professionalism, choose Young & Caldwell. Schedule your appointment by calling 937-544-2152 or come by. Their firm is located across from the courthouse in downtown West Union.
Insurance, protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has been helping thousands of families since 1891. For a trusted insurance group, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. John Wood Insurance.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Welcome back to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Let's take a look at some of the stats for the Peebles Lady Indians. Leading the team in scoring is Peyton Johnson, averaging 21.1 points per game. Twice this season, she has scored 30 points in a basketball game. That's pretty impressive. Against Whiteoak, she scored 26 points the first time they met, 15 points the second time. And in the last game, which was against Fairfield, she scored 15 points in that one. Kenzie Morrison, second in point average with 14 points per game. Season high of 23. Against Whiteoak, I believe she had that season high, as well as 8 points in the other game. 15 points is how many games she scored last week against Fairfield. Third in scoring would be Marissa Moore. She has 5.9 points per game. That's her average. Season high of 19. That's pretty impressive as well. Only scored 2 points the first time that Peebles met Whiteoak, but 12 points the last time, and then only had 2 points against Fairfield last week. Fourth in scoring would be Summer Bird. Summer Bird averaging 4 points per game. She has scored 10 points twice this season for a season high. And first time against one of those was against Whiteoak, by the way. She scored 8 points last week against Fairfield, was a big contributor in that game. I think, Chris, you and I both thought that she was a player of the game contender in that one.
That was some opinion that some people had, I think, yeah.
Fifth would be Natalie Workman, averaging 2.8 points per game, season high of 6 points. She scored 2 points against Whiteoak the first time, 5 points the second time, and scored 4 points in the last game that Peebles played again against Fairfield. And rounding out your scoring column would be Lily McFarland, averaging 2.6 points per game. Twice this season, she has scored 6 points for a season high, and she was scoreless the first time they played Whiteoak, had 2 points the second time, and had 3 points against Fairfield last week. So that's a look at some stats for the Peebles Lady Indians as well. We're going to take another quick break. Stick with us. We've got lots more to talk about on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right here on C103.
Whether you're legally separating or filing for divorce, it's extremely important that you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you during this stressful time, because the decisions you make will not only affect your future, but also your children's future. That's why choosing the right attorney is crucial. Call the law office of Barbara Moore. She can provide the clear-headed and calm perspective to push your case forward. Attorney Barbara Moore is knowledgeable in many areas of family law, including bankruptcy. Call 544-2500 to schedule a consultation with the law office of Barbara Moore. Dr. Randy Franklin and the caring staff of Franklin Dental and Healthcare in Peebles welcome you to make your appointment today. Franklin Dental and Healthcare is accepting new patients. They specialize in same-day denture repair and offer conscious sedation during oral surgery. They accept most insurances and have affordable options for self-pay patients with a loyalty program that saves you money. Franklin Dental, open Monday through Friday and located just off of State Route 41 on Shaker Run Road in Peebles. Give them a call today at 587-3903.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Bank Tip-Off Show. The last time that these two teams met, that was back on January 31st. Peebles won that game 50-32 over the top of the Whiteoak Lady Cats. That was a better showing for the Lady Cats in that game versus the first time they met. That score was a little farther apart. So it's going to be a tall task today. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be a hard-fought game for the Whiteoak Lady Cats to step up, especially missing one of their starters and also missing one of their bench players as well. Taking a look at what happened in that game, Peebles outscored Whiteoak in the first quarter 11-6. The second quarter is where a lot of the damage was done. Peebles scored 19 in that second quarter, whereas Whiteoak only was able to put 1 point up on the board. So that made it, 30-7, the halftime score. So that was a tall order there, a large hole to dig out of. In the third quarter, though, Whiteoak was able to play with Peebles in that one, only losing that quarter by 1 point, 14-13. And then the Lady Cats won the fourth and final quarter, 12-6. But again, still came out on the short side, 50-32, your overall score. So again, we're going to talk more about what the Whiteoak Lady Cats have to do in this basketball game to try to advance in tournament play.
I think the one thing that sticks out to me in that Peebles-Whiteoak game is a double-double by Summer Bird, 10 points, 11 rebounds in that game. Pretty impressive statistic for a high school athlete at this time, having a double-double. But you had 15 points from Peyton Johnson. You had 12 points from Marissa Moore, one of her better games. But I'm impressed with that double-double with Summer Bird.
Well, and also against Darby Yeager, who is one of the few players that size-wise match up against Summer Bird. Darby Yeager at 6'2", and looking at the stats for Summer Bird, also 6'2". Now, Summer Bird's got a couple years of experience as she is a junior versus Yeager, only a freshman. But still, like you said, Chris, a double-double against one of the other few players in the league with that kind of size.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this matchup tonight because you got the two top shot blockers in the league, in Darby Yeager and Summer Bird. And you got Darby Yeager up there with 8.4 rebounds, good enough for fourth in the league. And Summer Bird does well with the rebounding, too. This Peebles team does well with rebounding in general. So.
All right, again, we've got lots more to talk about in the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. When we come back, we're going to talk about one of our coaches in the league who actually suffered a loss this week. So we'll talk about that when we come back right after this on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show on C103.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Welcome back to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. This is something we don't normally talk about at a basketball game, and that is an obituary. But it involves one of our fellow family members. We like to consider all our coaches and athletic directors as family members for the Dreamcatcher Communications broadcast crew. And that would be the loss of Chris Coleman's father. Gilbert Elward Coleman, 77 of Ripley, passed away yesterday at Christ Hospital in Cincinnati. He was a barber and stylist and the former owner of Gill's Shear Artistry in Ripley for over 50 years. He was also a member of the Ripley Church of Christ. Mr. Coleman was born May 1st of 1944 in Higginsport, Ohio. He is survived by his loving wife of nearly 50 years, Barbara Garrison Coleman, 2 sons, Christopher Coleman and wife Tara of Ripley, Ohio, and Anthony Coleman, also of Ripley, Ohio, also survived by granddaughter Haley Coleman and many other family members, nieces, nephews, and friends. Here's the important part. The funeral service will be held at 11 a.m. on Monday, February 21st. So next Monday, that is at the Ripley Church of Christ. Don Nye will officiate. Visitation will be from 5 to 8 p.m. on Sunday, February 20th. So this coming Sunday, and that'll be at Cow Hall Funeral Home. And the interment will follow, of course. But Cow Hall Funeral Homes taking care of the family and the services. And, of course, you can check out more about that at cowhallfuneralhomes.com if you want to read the full obituary. So our thoughts and prayers go out to Chris Coleman, head coach, longtime head coach of the Ripley Lady Blue Jays. And, again, we're thinking about him as he recently, or just yesterday, lost his father. Okay, we've got more of the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show coming your way right after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network, C103.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Kasasa checking was easier than this.
With a Kasasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
The housing market is hot. The Ohio Country Properties team with Huff Realty can assist you in buying or selling. Their experienced agents will help you find your dream home or property, whether it's local or not. No matter if you're a first-time buyer or you're looking to sell a farm or recreational property, they'll take care of you. Huff Realty, who you're with matters. Call today at 937-544-6446. That's 937-544-6446. Their office is located in the precinct building behind the courthouse in downtown West Union. Are you looking for a new tax preparer? Young & Caldwell LLC in West Union has more than 50 years of tax preparation experience. All tax returns are attorney prepared. Tax season can be a crazy time. Let Young & Caldwell reduce your burden. They have competitive pricing, and they offer weekend and evening appointments to ensure your taxes get filed on time. For unmatched experience and professionalism, choose Young & Caldwell. Schedule your appointment by calling 937-544-2152 or come by. Their firm is located across from the courthouse in downtown West Union.
Welcome back to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. We're going to start this portion of the tip-off show by talking about what we think the Whiteoak Lady Cats need to do to get the victory tonight. Now, they're starting off with some challenges. Number one, they've already lost to Peebles twice this year, but as most coaches will tell you, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Again, doesn't mean that Peebles won't win, just means that that Peebles is going to have a harder time defeating Whiteoak, and it gives Whiteoak a better opportunity to try and get a victory in this basketball game because they are so familiar with the Peebles Lady Indians. One of the challenges tonight, we already mentioned it earlier, and that's the fact that Bree Hill is out this evening. She will not be playing. She was a starter or has been a starter for the Whiteoak Lady Cats all season long. And then also coming off the bench, sophomore Madison Thompson also. So both sophomores, Hill and Thompson, neither of them will be playing this evening. So Thompson is out as well. So that creates some challenges. Chris, what are your thoughts on this basketball game and what the Lady Cats need to do?
Well, I already talked about I'm looking forward to the matchup between Darby Yeager and Summer Bird. As you know, Summer Bird's a 6-man. She comes off the bench. She's not going to be starting. They got 5 quality starters with Peebles. Difference is here, Peebles has three seniors starting, 1 junior, 1 sophomore, and you look at Whiteoak is going to be starting 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen. That's a big difference too, especially at tournament time. A lot more experience on Peebles' side, but as you said, 2 wins already. Hard to beat somebody 3 times in a row, so it's going to be a challenge for Peebles.
Coaches hate it.
They
absolutely hate meeting a team 3 times. It's one of the complaints that some of the coaches have in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. The way the conference works, if you are not familiar with it, we have 2 divisions. And within your division, you play everyone twice, and then you play everyone in the opposite division once. So if you're in the same division as a school that you would meet in tournament, which is highly likely that you would both be either Division III or Division IV in the OHSAA. In this case, both teams are Division IV, so they play each other twice in regular season, then they turn around and play each other possibly, and this year it is the case, that they play each other a 3rd time. The late coach Dave Young at North Adams hated that. Absolutely hated it. It was one of the things that made him not like the McDonald's Holiday Tournament, because you're automatically, even if you're not in the same division, you're most likely going to play, or at least a lot of years it happens that you play someone twice in regular season and then sets you up for that third time in tournament play. Could even be 3 times in regular season, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking about that just exactly. The McDonald's tournament where the county teams will play each other sometimes three times a year. Peebles and Manchester being the small schools, and North Adams and West Union being the big schools. Brown County does the same thing, although Eastern and Georgetown are not in the same league, so that helps them a little bit. But it always seems to be also that then teams like West Union and North Adams end up facing each other in the sectional or district tournaments. So sometimes you got a possibility of playing 4. But here you have that with Whiteoak and Peebles playing each other twice already, regular season games, facing off the third time here. What I would say is like any way that an underdog, and I'm going to consider Whiteoak being an underdog, is going to be able to beat Peebles, is to limit the second chances for Peebles. We talked about how good of a rebounding team they are. Whiteoaks is going to have to stop them from getting second chances and stop the scoring underneath, especially by Peyton Johnson, Summer Bird, and Kenzie Morrison.
Well, Whiteoak's also going to have to take really good care of the basketball. We know that Johnson and Morrison especially are a force to be reckoned with full court pressure, half court trapping. They really can make it tough for a team to get the basketball down the floor. And if you can't get it into the front court, you're going to have a hard time with turnovers.
Yeah, and that's a number you look at. I mean, I know that records reflect this, but Whiteoak is averaging twice as many turnovers as Peebles is committing as well. So that's the problem too. Whiteoak's going to have to cut back on the turnovers that they commit in order to keep Peebles within reach.
And then taking a look at steals, what do we got, 216 on the season?
Pretty even, 208 for Whiteoak, 216 for Peebles. It's just the amount of turnovers that Whiteoak has committed. They've got to commit a lot less tonight to be able to stay in this game and keep Peebles under control.
One stat that jumps out at me right here is the fact that 80 steals have been committed by Peyton Johnson. She's really good at picking your
quick
pocket.
Hands. Yeah, she's always seems to be the top of that key defense right there at the top of the key, meeting the ball coming in, and she gets a lot of steals that way. A lot of fast break points for Peyton Johnson because of that.
So Whiteoak's going to have to step up. Carr and Parr are going to have to exceed. I feel they're going to have to exceed their point averages. They're going to have to score somewhere above their normal team average, which we talked about earlier is 43.4 points per game. I think they're going to have to get up somewhere around 50 points, but the big thing is going to be holding Peebles down, and that's going to be a tall task. But if they can do that, the Whiteoak Lady Cats could get the victory here this evening. Community Bank Tip-Off Show coming your way right after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network, C103.
Insurance, protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has been helping thousands of families since 1891. For a trusted insurance group, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. John Wood Insurance.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Whether you're legally separating or filing for divorce, it's extremely important that you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you during this stressful time, because the decisions you make will not only affect your future, but also your children's future. That's why choosing the right attorney is crucial. Call the law office of Barbara Moore. She can provide the clear-headed and calm perspective to push your case forward. Attorney Barbara Moore is knowledgeable in many areas of family law, including bankruptcy. Call 544-2500 to schedule a consultation with the law office of Barbara Moore.
Welcome back courtside, and welcome back to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Let's talk about the Peebles Indians and what they have to do to get the victory here today. We already talked about how hard it is to beat a team 3 times. Well, that's what the Peebles Lady Indians will have to do if they want to advance in tournament action to the district semifinals. They'll have to get the victory here over top of the Whiteoak Lady Cats. Chris, what are your thoughts?
Well, we talked about this a week ago when we covered the Peebles-Fairfield game, because Peebles and Fairfield, when you take away Eastern Lady Warriors, are 2 of the top shooting teams in the league. Eastern is shooting 37% from the field. I believe that was best or second best in the league. 32% from three-point range, which I think was third best. And the free throw shooting, I think, was first in the league at the time of that game. So they got to continue to shoot well. And if they do that and they shut down Darby Yeager underneath her and limit her exposure, then I think they're going to win this game. They just have to play their game. And I think that's what Coach Pell is going to have them do, is just play their game.
Yeah, and if that's what they do, we're probably going to see a lot of full court pressure and half court trap early in this basketball game. They'll try to jump out to an early lead. Again, we talked about the last time these two teams met. That's what they did in the second quarter. Peebles outscored Whiteoak 19-1, so 18 points to their advantage in that last time in the second quarter. So I think that's probably what we'll see here. We'll see Peebles be very aggressive early in this basketball game, try to get Whiteoak down far enough that they just can't dig themselves out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a 19-1 quarter in this first quarter. I'm sure Coach Pell has some kind of plan in place. And we don't want to speak ill of Whiteoak. They're a young team that are going to be really good in a year or two. They're lacking that experience and lacking that presence of a Peyton Johnson or someone similar.
Yeah,
they're just behind the 8 ball a little bit.
I would agree. Peyton Johnson, without a doubt, one of the finest players in all of Southeast District, if not the entire state of Ohio. And then you go right behind that with Kenzie Morrison and Marissa Moore. And you've got such size with Workman and Bird. It's going to be a really tall order for the Whiteoak Lady Cats to try and get the victory here. But again, not to say that it cannot be done. That's why we play the game, right?
That's what they say. That's what they say.
By the way, the winner of this game will advance in tournament action, and that would be for a district semifinal. That game would be 6 o'clock at a neutral site of Piketon, Ohio. So that's this Saturday, 6 o'clock in Piketon. We will have that game for you. And I believe that game will be on C103 Country. I think I told somebody earlier incorrectly that it would be on 99.5 The Edge. Let me look at my overall master schedule. On Saturday, that game is here on C103. We are hoping, and we've still got games to play to get to this point, but we are hoping to have 3. 103, the final game would be on 99.5. And then this Peebles game, or Whiteoak, whoever wins this game, would advance to play at 6 o'clock from Piketon on C103. Opponents, probably going to be the number 2 seed Waterford.
Looks that way, and I think they're the higher seed. They got the better record, and we've heard a lot of good things about them. I think it's going to be you and me on that game, isn't it?
I believe you are correct.
I think so.
Yeah. And I think, if I remember correctly, Waterford was the team that knocked Peebles out last year, maybe?
I believe so. When you talked to Coach Pell after the Fairfield game, I think that's what was discussed.
So Peebles be looking for a little payback in that one.
They'll be primed if they come through tonight. I think they're going to be riding enough of a hot streak that they're going to give Waterford a fun time. So we're going to have a sectional champion crown tonight here, Peebles, one way or the other, whether it's going to be the Peebles Lady Indians or the Whiteoak Lady Cats. Sectional champion for the Shack tonight.
By the way, this is not the only game on C103 this evening. I know that's no surprise because we've been doing a lot of basketball right now. It is tournament time, so it's basketball 30. This game will be followed by a boys matchup. That's the number 4 seed Ripley taking on Spencer Center at Princeton High School. Don Bowles and Phil Ronimus are courtside to bring you that basketball game. If you're not familiar with Spencer Center, and I was included in that group, by the way, I had no clue who Spencer Center was. They are the Wolf Pack, and they are a mostly focused on academic and gifted children. I believe their student handbook is available in 4 languages.
I'm going to guess that Ripley probably has the advantage in that situation.
They are not an athletic-focused school. You are correct, Chris. I think the Ripley Blue Jays are looking good in that basketball game, but we want everybody to listen and check it out just in case. Again, that's number 4 seed Ripley facing, and they're number 10 seed, so it's not like they're really horrible down as far as the seeding goes. But again, their focus is academics and not athletics. So we certainly wish the Ripley Blue Jays good luck in that basketball game. Again, that game follows this one. If you're looking for the Eastern Lady Warriors and the Lynchburg Clay Lady Mustangs, guess what? That game is on our sister station, 99.5 The Edge, and it should be on the air right now as well. So the Eastern Brown Lady Warriors and the Lynchburg Clay Lady Mustangs, unfortunately, we lose somebody in that one.
That's also a sectional championship game, isn't it? So another Shack sectional championship, but unfortunately, yeah, we're going to lose one, and that's going to be a real good matchup. Lynchburg's playing really well. I got to see them Saturday. They played Eastern Megs, I believe, in first-round action.
Yep.
And played decently. It was an early game, so they were a little tired, but they always step up when it comes time to play Eastern.
And, of course, the winner of that game will advance also to play on Saturday, and that will be at Waverly High School. That is the 6 o'clock game at Waverly. So that's the game that will end up being on 99.5 The Edge. And if I remember correctly, the opponent in that one could be a fairly tough opponent. Looks like possibly going to be, what, Portsmouth West maybe?
Yeah, it's either Portsmouth West, Rock Hill, or Piketon. So probably Portsmouth West given the seeding, but you never know.
And by the way, Portsmouth West, an excellent basketball team. They defeated West Union last Saturday in their opening game of the season, or opening game of tournament, I'm sorry. And they also defeated Peebles earlier this year in the first game of the season for both of those ball clubs. So Portsmouth West has a lot of talent, and they can get it done. So that'll be a tough matchup for either Eastern or Lynchburg Clay. Stick with us. We've got more to come right here at Peebles High School with the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Again, I'm Ken Smith along with Chris Blanton. Skylar Stapleton is our engineer back in the studio. And by the way, let's take this opportunity to mention Skylar Stapleton and congratulate him as he was just elected. I believe this was yesterday. He was elected the Beta president for the state of Ohio for all the Beta clubs. So congratulations to Skylar Stapleton. We will be calling him the president from here on out. By the way, Skylar, a junior at North Adams High School, and Skylar is one of our engineers or board operators for basketball on C103 and 99.5 The Edge. So congratulations, President Skylar Stapleton. We'll be back with more after this on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show on the Shack Sports Radio Network, C103.
Dr. Randy Franklin and the caring staff at Franklin Dental and Healthcare in Peebles welcome you to make your appointment today. Franklin Dental and Healthcare is accepting new patients. They specialize in same-day denture repair and offer conscious sedation during oral surgery. They accept most insurances and have affordable options for self-pay patients with a loyalty program that saves you money. Franklin Dental, open Monday through Friday and located just off of State Route 41 on Shaker Run Road in Peebles. Give them a call today at 587-3903.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
Welcome back to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Without further ado, here's a look at the Whiteoak Lady Cats.
Thank you, Ken. The Lady Cats come in on the away team on the scoreboard. I'll get that out. The away team on the scoreboard coming in at 7-14. They went 5-8 in the shack. They have 12 girls on the roster. They have 1 senior, 1 junior, 6 sophomores, and 4 freshmen. They are Molly McMullen, number 3, a 5'7" sophomore. Another sophomore, also at 5'7", is Kelsey Monteith, number 4. Number 5 is Brianna Hill. She's a 5'6" sophomore. A freshman at 5'3" is Alexis Kennedy at number 11. Ellie McMullen is number 13. She's a 5'5" freshman. Lydia Carr is a 5'10" sophomore. She wears number 14. A freshman at 5'4" is Addison Roberts, wearing number 15. Number 21 is Jaylee Parr. She's a 5'8" sophomore. At 24 is Brooke Campbell, a 5'8" junior. A sophomore at 5'6" is Madison Thompson, wearing number 25. Emmy Hawkins is a 5'10" senior, wearing number 31. And 32 is Darby Yeager, a 6'2" freshman. They are coached by Mr. Ron Harris, assisted by Susie Lucas. The athletic director is Maya Call. The principal is Jason Isles, and the superintendent is Michael Bick.
And if you didn't catch it earlier, they are averaging 43.4 points per game, unfortunately giving up 52 points per game. So that, again, is reflects upon their overall record on the season. 7 wins this season, but unfortunately 14 losses for the Lady Cats. 5-8 in conference play. They finished 3rd place in Division II, and they have been on a 5-game losing streak, so they'll be looking to turn that around tonight here at Peebles High School. We're going to take another break. We'll be back to look at the Peebles Lady Indians as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right after this on C103.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. It's time to look at the Peebles Lady Indians.
Thank you, Ken. The Lady Indians are the home team on the scoreboard. They're coming in with a 15-5 record, 11-2 in the Shack. They're coming off a win against Fairfield a week ago today. They have 13 girls on the roster. They have 4 seniors, 2 juniors, 4 sophomores, and 3 freshmen. They are Riley Barr, a 5'5" sophomore wearing number 3. Number 4 is Natalie Workman, a 5'11" senior. A freshman at 5'5" is Lydia Maddox, wearing number 5. Marissa Moore is number 10, a 5'9" senior. A 5'6" sophomore is number 12, Gracie Rowland, 6', senior. Lily McFarland is a junior at 5'9", wearing number 20. Kenzie Morrison is a senior at 5'5", wearing number 5'7" sophomore. A freshman at 5'7" is Abigail Smalley, number 32. Cadence Carroll wears number 33 and is a 5'9" sophomore. Angel Gray is a freshman at 6 foot, wearing number 40, and 44 is Summer Bird, a 6'2" junior. They are coached by Miss Sydney Pell, assisted by Brady Johnson, Adam Carroll, Kyle Smalley. The athletic director is Chris Reed, the principal is Steve Appleman, and the superintendent is Richard Sees.
Chris already mentioned that their record in conference play was 11-2. That was good enough to get them first place in Division II in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. By the way, they are averaging 50.2 points per game while giving up only 38.4 points per game. That's how you want things to work out average-wise as far as your scoring. We are just about ready to honor America here courtside and get this basketball game underway. We have one final thing to do with our Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show before we get to the tip, and that's to look at our starters. And we will do that after Honor America courtside at Peebles High School. Again, I'm Ken Smith along with Chris Blanton, Skylar Stapleton, our engineer, back in the studio, and Mr. Brandon Rigdon, by the way, is engineering everything for GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's right. If you're only listening, you could be watching. Visit GoodGuysRadioTV.com. We'll be back to wrap up the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show right after this.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
The housing market is hot. The Ohio Country Properties team with Huff Realty can assist you in buying or selling. Their experienced agents will help you find your dream home or property, whether it's local or not. No matter if you're a first-time buyer or you're looking to sell a farm or recreational property, they'll take care of you. Huff Realty, who you're with matters. Call today at 937-544-6446. That's 937-544-6446. Their office is located in the precinct building behind the courthouse in downtown West Union. Are you looking for a new tax preparer? Young & Caldwell LLC in West Union has more than 50 years of tax preparation experience. All tax returns are attorney prepared. Tax season can be a crazy time. Let Young & Caldwell reduce your burden. They have competitive pricing, and they offer weekend and evening appointments to ensure your taxes get filed on time. For unmatched experience and professionalism, choose Young & Caldwell. Schedule your appointment by calling 937-544-2152 or come by. Their firm is located across from the courthouse in downtown West Union.
Insurance, protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has been helping thousands of families since 1891. For a trusted insurance group, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. John Wood Insurance.
Number 14, Lydia Carr. Addison Roberts, number 15. Jaylee Parr, number 21. And number 32, Darby Yeager. For the Peebles Lady Indians, they are starting 3 seniors, 1 junior, 1 sophomore. Natalie Workman, number 4. Number 10, Marissa Moore. Lily McFarland is number 20. Number 22, Kenzie Morrison. And number 23, Peyton Johnson. The referees for tonight's game are Chase Hiles, Lynn Landis, and Thad Smith.
We are ready and set for tip-off. The Whiteoak Lady Cats are in their visiting uniforms, which are black with orange numerals and orange stripes. Peebles Lady Indians in their home whites with red numerals, red and blue stripes, and the Lady Indians will control the tip. Johnson will have it out top to set the offense against what looks like a zone defense. Yeah, I'm going to say this is a 1-2-2 or a 3-2. Pass goes to Morrison. Back out top. It'll go to Johnson, then Morrison as they just work it back and forth. Now they go inside for a quick touch, and then they'll kick it out in the corner. And a baseline shot up and good by Peyton Johnson. Cats with the basketball. Carr passes left side into the hands of Roberts. Now they'll find Yeager in the corner. Back out to Carr, and then they'll reverse it McMullen to Parr over on the right side. Parr was either trying to take a shot or pass it inside. I'm not sure which, but it got tipped away, and Lady Indians end up with a steal. Johnson with a basketball goes left side to Moore for a three-point shot. That's no good. Fight for the basketball on the rebound. What do we have, a dual possession?
Yep, jump ball. It'll go to Whiteoak.
So a 2-0 score early in this one.
No pressure put on by Peebles to start the game here. They're playing man-to-man defense.
They must be going to wait to try that in the second quarter. Yeager inside on a turnaround. No good. With the rebound is McMullen. She kicks it out to Roberts. Is that going to be good for 2 or 3?
I believe that was a 2.
Yep, just a 2. Had a foot on the line. We're tied at 2 apiece. Johnson with the basketball goes right side Morrison, Moore, and then they go down underneath to Workman, who kicks it back out. Excuse me, right side Morrison drives in, up off the glass, no good. Yeager clears out the rebound for the Cats. Gets it to Carr, up the floor to Parr, right side, just inside the three-point line. It's good.
Whiteoak with early lead, 4-2.
Johnson with the basketball, right side Morrison. Back out top to Johnson. Now to McFarland on a low block. Back out to Johnson. Then Moore at the free throw line. Little runner up and in. Still no full court pressure.
No, it won't be a 19-1 quarter either.
No.
Called that wrong too.
Carr with it, lobs it inside to Yeager. Workman tips it away. Yeager tracks it down. Now they get Parr on a cut to the basket. Couldn't get the shot to drop, and on the rebound it goes out of bounds off Peebles. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Barry's Chevrolet Buick halftime report. Stick with us for that. Chris will have some individual and team stats. We'll also talk about what we saw in the first half. Roberts almost has it taken away, tracks it down in the paint, called for the double dribble. Turnover, Lady Cats.
2 of them now to start out first 4 possessions, 2 turnovers.
The C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is back this year. It'll be March 25th at North Adams High School. The games begin at 6 p.m. Moore with the basketball tied up by Parr in a dual possession. This should stay with Peebles.
It will. Whiteoak sticking with that either 2-2-1 or 1-3-1 zone, and Peebles is trying to pass it out for an outside shot.
Johnson will have it out top to set the offense. Goes left side Morrison. Back to Moore. Then they lob it inside with it. McFarland almost has it taken away. Gets it out to Johnson. Johnson stops and pops from about 16 feet out. It's good.
4 points now for Peyton Johnson.
2-point lead for the Peebles Indians. By the way, we want to thank Willie and Son Trucking. They sponsor our post-game show. Cats go inside to Yeager, and low post back out to a high post. Shot inside did not work. Back the other direction. Moore on a drive is fouled. Couldn't get the layup to go. She was under pressure.
Foul's going to be on number 15, Addison Roberts for Whiteoak. Her first, team first. That'll put Marissa Moore at the line, shooting 2.
Moore has struggled a bit this season from the free throw line, but gets that first one with no problem. Marissa Moore's second one, also good.
Both good looking shots for Marissa there. 4 points for her and 4 points for Peyton. 8 points for Peebles.
Carr brings it across the timeline. By the way, Carr running point at 5'10". Yeager with a basketball. Yeah, gets called for the travel. extra step there.
I think she took an extra step. Everybody expected it, and then she moved her feet again.
Right. We would like to thank Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman and West Union, the home of the Beast. They sponsor Shack basketball all season long on C103. Morrison to Moore. They go underneath the Workman and try to pass it back out to Johnson, and there's a steal and then a recovery foul called. No, it's going to be called against Whiteoak.
That's going to be on number 21, Jaylee Parr, her first, team second. Substitution for Peebles. Summer Bird comes in, replacing Lily McFarland.
It was a little bit of a late whistle on that call. That's why I thought it was going to be a recovery foul against Peebles. Johnson goes right side. Morrison out to Moore, into Workman. Workman travels. Yeah. Good call there by the officials.
Looks like Natalie was trying to get a pass outside. Wasn't there. She anticipated the pass, moved her feet instead.
Carr brings it up the floor. Met with man-to-man defense. Carr dribbles to the right side wing, passes back out top to Parr, and she loses it away as Moore gets the steal, and the layup is no good. But down underneath, Morrison for the putback. It's good.
First basket of the game for Kenzie, joining the other two scorers in the scoring column.
Lady Cats need a score here. Roberts with it out on the left side wing. Dribbling, passes back out top to Carr. They'll go right side to McMullen, then in the corner to Parr, and she tries to bounce it inside. I think that's what that was, and Workman ends up with a steal. Morrison to Johnson. Johnson will have it out top. Goes right side Morrison. Looking inside for Summer Bird now into the basketball game. They go to Workman instead. Moore, then Morrison. Morrison drives the baseline, has her shot blocked by Yeager. There's block number 1 for Yeager. Cats with the basketball. Carr has it out top. She likes the three. That one a little bit hard off the glass. No good. Bird on the rebound for the Peebles Indians. Morrison will have it up the floor on the right side wing. Decides to dribble it back out top to set the offense. Goes left side Moore. She's got a three-point look. That's no good. Long rebound. Roberts picks it up. Roberts brings it up the floor, slows it down. Passes right side to Parr. Now out top, it'll go to Roberts. That Carr and Parr thing's fun. McMullen tries to throw it back out. She had it at the top of the key, tried to pass it back out to Parr and throws it away.
A couple substitutions for Whiteoak. Number 4, Kelsey Monteith will come in, as well as Emmy Nichols for Peebles, replacing Natalie Workman.
Time to take a look at the H&R Block scoreboard update, brought to you by Jeff Newman and the tax professionals at H&R Block in West Union. 2:29 to go in the first quarter. The score 10-4. Peebles leading. Morrison on a three-point look, no good. And then a foul committed on the rebound. I believe Summer Bird gets called for that one.
That's correct. Her first, team first. And Whiteoak will bring the ball up. No pressure by Peebles.
Low scoring quarter.
It is. The only thing I can think about without the pressure is maybe just want to limit anybody getting in foul trouble early on.
That's probably what we're seeing. Parr with a three-point shot right side, no good. Follows her shot for a putback. That's no good. And then on the rebound, it goes out of bounds. Off the Cats, I think. No, off Peebles. So the Wildcats will. Monteith looking to inbound. And what happened there? I had an official in the way.
She threw it. Peyton Johnson got her hand in the way, knocked it back out of bounds. Coming back into the game for Whiteoak is number 14, Lydia Carr. She will replace Kelsey Monteith.
2:10 to go in the first quarter. Carr looking to inbound. Finds McMullen. McMullen in the paint. High post, low post to Yeager, but her shot's blocked by Johnson. Johnson will have the basketball. Top of the key, goes left side Moore. Foot on the line. That would have only been for 2, but it rims out. Backside rebound collected by Parr. Jaylee Parr will bring the basketball up the floor off the screen. Goes left side to Carr. Now to McMullen. Then they find Yeager right side for a 3. 6'2" freshman out there launching threes. That one's no good. Back the other direction. Morrison with it. Tries to go inside to Bird, and that gets disrupted. Back the other direction. Parr on the drive against Johnson. Couldn't get it to go. Carr for the rebound, and a dual possession is called as Moore is there to tie up Carr.
substitution for Peebles, number 20, Lily McFarland, comes in replacing Marissa Moore.
Minute 25 to go in the first quarter. Wildcats will inbound underneath the basket. Carr will lob it into Yeager. Yeager against Bird. Couldn't get the shot to go. Tried a scoop shot on the right side, and it ends up out of bounds off the Wildcats on the rebound. We've been stuck at the good buddy score for a long time.
Well, right now neither team is shooting very well. Looks like Whiteoak is about 2 for 12. And with that missed three-pointer by Lily McFarland, Peebles is shooting 4 for 12.
With the basketball, McMullen, right side, goes inside to Carr, back out to McMullen. McMullen on the drive, gets stopped, passes back out top to Parr. She'll pass it right wing Carr, then they find Roberts. Back to Carr, now left side Yeager. There's the cut inside Parr, but she has to dribble it out to the corner. Tries a three-point shot. I think that was tipped. It ends up out of bounds, and yes, it was tipped, so it'll go off of Peebles. 40 seconds on the clock. Yeah, Gary McClellan always called that the good buddy score. Remember the old CB days with 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. Roberts with it on the inbound, left side wing, out to Parr. Now back to Carr on the left side wing. She'll drive the baseline. Shots up, no good, but she's fouled. Lydia Carr will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
The foul's going to be on number 20 for Peebles, Lily McFarland, her first, team second. That will put Lydia Carr at the line. She's a 52% free throw shooter on the season.
31.8 seconds on the clock. First free throw is good.
And that would be Lydia Carr's first point of the game.
Second one good as well. Make it a 10-6 score. As Peebles will have it. Plenty of time to get a final shot. Johnson hands off to Morrison. Morrison dribbles around to the left side of the floor. Tries to bounce pass across the lane to Bird. It gets tipped away. And it'll go into the backcourt where a foul is committed. It'll be called against the Wildcats.
It's going to be on Addison Roberts, her second now, team third. So dangerous to get 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
18.3 seconds on the clock. Still plenty of time for the Lady Indians to get a final shot here. Johnson will have it out top. And I look for Johnson to take that shot. Nope, she'll go, to McFarland on the baseline for a 2. No good. Put back by Workman, no good. And then Yeager ends up with a rebound for the Wildcats. Last second shot by Carr at the buzzer. It's no good. We will end the first quarter. Peebles leading by 4, 10-6. We're back with second quarter action after this on C103.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxter Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Whether you're legally separating or filing for divorce, it's extremely important that you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you during this stressful time, because the decisions you make will not only affect your future, but also your children's future. That's why choosing the right attorney is crucial. Call the law office of Barbara Moore. She can provide the clear-headed and calm perspective to push your case forward. Attorney Barbara Moore is knowledgeable in many areas of family law, including bankruptcy. Call 544-2500 to schedule a consultation with the law office of Barbara Moore.
Welcome back to Peebles High School. The Lady Indians have the basketball to start the second quarter. Moore with it out on the left side wing. Goes right side Morrison, now into Workman, back out to Morrison. Morrison back in to Workman. And then Morrison again in the corner. They just keep going back and forth.
They may be trying to get the ball underneath to Natalie Workman to try to draw a foul on Darby Yeager. But they're also content with just passing around his zone defense.
Johnson decides to penetrate on the left side, stops and pops. It's good.
Starters are still in for Whiteoak. Molly McMullen, Carr, Roberts, Parr, and Yeager. Lady Indians have their starters in as well.
Parr lobbing it inside to Yeager. Back out, it'll come to McMullen. Now right side, Carr with the basketball. Back to McMullen. McMullen on a turnaround. The shot went, but she traveled. Good looking shot.
Good defense by Peebles. I think Morrison got a hand in there to prevent her from getting her balance back.
Adams County Regional Medical Center. They sponsor our Coach's Comment Show. Stick with us. During our post game, we will have a conversation with the winning coach, brought to you by Adams County Regional Medical Center. Moore on the baseline from the right side puts one in.
She now has 6 points along with Peyton Johnson.
Carr to McMullen at the free throw line to Yeager. Back out to Carr. She'll try the three. Looks good from here, but it ends up popping out. And Workman clears out the rebound for the Indians. Ahead to Morrison. Morrison dribbling on the left side to Johnson. Straight away for three, and it's good.
I was just getting ready to say that neither team has been able to hit a three-pointer in this game. Peebles went 0 for 4 in the first quarter. Whiteoak 0 for 5, now 0 for 6, but there's Peebles hitting their first one.
Well, during that quarter break, you and I talked about the fact that Peebles would probably turn the heat up in the second quarter, and it looks like they are doing that as they have jumped out to an 11-point lead. Whiteoak has been stuck at 6 points, but now a foul committed as McMullen drives to the basket.
It's going to be on Natalie Workman, her first, team third. That'll put Molly McMullen at the line. She is a free throw shooter. She's only went 7 for 29 this season.
First one's good.
High arcing shot there for Molly McMullen.
She will get a second one. That one exactly the same as far as the high arc. Doesn't use the backboard that time, but it goes in. Makes the score 17-8. Peebles on top. Peebles with a basketball. Whiteoak trying to pull a trap on the half court. Peebles able to handle it. McFarland to Morrison. Now into Workman. Back out to McFarland. Then left side Moore for a long two. That one's no good. Yeager had the rebound and was taken away by McFarland, and then a dual possession.
That'll be a turnover for Peebles as the possession arrow went in the favor of Whiteoak.
5:33 to go in the first half. Stay up to date in the world of sports with the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio Update. That'll be part of our halftime. Roberts to Parr. Parr might have got away with a travel. Drives inside, kisses it off the glass and in.
4 points now for Jaylee Parr to lead the Whiteoak Lady Cats.
Johnson goes right side Morrison. There's the trap again. Morrison dribbles out of it. Drives, shots up from about 12 feet out. That's no good. Now with the basketball, the Lady Cats. Parr dribbling, goes to McMullen. They'll reverse it. Roberts and then to Carr out top. Now McMullen on the right side wing. She'll drive in, bounce pass to Yeager. Kicks it back out to Roberts. And now out top to Carr. Almost gets loose. Carr tracks it down. She'll find Jaylee Parr. Parr is going to be fouled as she passes the ball to McMullen, so it'll be on the floor.
It's going to be on Marissa Moore, her first, team fourth. Summer Bird now will re-enter the game, taking Natalie Workman. Nope, excuse me, Kenzie Morrison will sit down.
Workman thought she was coming out.
Yeah. So it'll be the first time this game that both Workman and Bird, I believe, are in there together, so anxious to see how they can do that.
Parr passes to Roberts, left side. Back out top to Parr. They find Carr down underneath, but she's unable to get a shot off. As nice job there by Marissa Moore. Ties Carr up in a dual possession.
And that'll be a turnover for Lady Cats. Good sized crowd here. Peebles always has a good size.
Yeah.
Whiteoak has a good crowd across the way, but neither one of them are getting too excited right now. Nothing happening for them to get excited about.
Bird to McFarland. Now right side. Johnson for a three. Another good one.
12 points now for Peyton Johnson.
Gives Peebles 20. Whiteoak 10. Carr with it. She'll drive the left side of the lane, has her shot blocked, and they'll say the foul is committed as Bird tried to hold her ground and keep her hand straight up. They're going to say contact was made.
The foul's going to be on Peyton Johnson, though, so Summer Bird was straight up. So they called that on Peyton Johnson, her first. Now Peebles with 5.
Carr on the line. First free throw finds that hard spot at the back of the rim and pops out.
She hit her first 2. She came in shooting 52%, misses the third shot there.
This broadcast brought to you in part by Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. That's Health Source of Ohio. Second free throw was good. Make it 20-11 the score. Moore left side for 2. That's no good. And Lady Cats clear out the rebound. McMullen up the floor right side. Roberts, she'll try the 3. That one's no good. Workman on the rebound for the Lady Indians. Might have got away with the travel there. McFarland with the basketball. Finds Johnson out top. Johnson taking her time. Goes left side to Moore. Now in at the elbow to Workman. And she passes it back to Moore, and it was not a good pass, and it went right through her legs. And Peebles will commit a turnover with an over and back.
Yeah, threw that right to Marissa Moore's legs. Marissa wasn't expecting it, went right through her feet.
Timeout's going to be called on the floor. We're going to take one as well. We'll be right back after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network C103.
Dr. Randy Franklin and the caring staff at Franklin Dental and Healthcare in Peebles welcome you to make your appointment today. Franklin Dental and Healthcare is accepting new patients. They specialize in same-day denture repair and offer conscious sedation during oral surgery. They accept most insurances and have affordable options for self-pay patients with a loyalty program that saves you money. Franklin Dental, open Monday through Friday and located just off of State Route 41 on Shaker Run Road in Peebles. Give them a call today at 587-3903.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out of the timeout, the Whiteoak Lady Cats will have the basketball. They trail by 9 with 3:18 to go in the second quarter. 20-11 the score. Don't forget, we have a second game tonight on C103. That'll be Ripley versus Spencer Center from Princeton High School. Don Bowles and Phil Ronimus courtside for that one. Parr for 3 from the left side wing. That's no good. Johnson with a backside rebound. She pushes it up the floor and loses it away for a double dribble.
Looks like she was looking to pass it across the court. The pass wasn't available. She had tried to draw back her pass, but it's too late to commit the double dribble.
Carr will have it. Goes left side to McMullen. Now to Parr. Back to McMullen. They'll reverse it right side Carr and then back to McMullen again. Now Yeager at the free throw line. Out to Carr. Then to McMullen. She's got a 3 look. Shot is up. No good. Rebound Yeager. And she's triple teamed. Has to kick it out. They go back into Roberts. And then Roberts gets tied up in dual possession. No, it's going to get loose. A steal for Peebles. Johnson with it. Tries to go ahead to McFarland. She bobbles it. Finally tracks it down. Couldn't get the shot off. Back out to Johnson for a 3. And that one is good.
Peyton's feeling it tonight. She's feeling pretty good with her shot. She now has 15 points. That is her third three-pointer of this quarter.
Roberts with a basketball left side wing for the Cats. Back out to Parr, right side McMullen. They try to lob it into Yeager and they throw it a little too high. Goes over her head. Johnson with it. Stops and pops from 8 feet out. No good on the rebound. The Cats end up with it. Parr on the fast break. Parr crosses over, takes the right side layup, and it's good.
Nice crossover there for Jaylee Parr. She now has 6 points to lead the Lady Wildcats.
H&R Block, they sponsor our scoreboard update all season long. We'd like to thank Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block. It is tax time, and Johnson off the glass makes the score. Peebles 25, Whiteoak 13 with 1:30 to go.
Kenzie Morrison and Emmy Nichols sitting at the scorer's table hoping to get a break here so they can get back in the game.
Roberts almost caught in a trap, gets rid of it to Parr. Now right side McMullen. Then to Yeager at the free throw line, back out to Roberts. Parr's got a 3 look, top of the key, that's no good. Rebound collected by Peebles. Johnson's got it. Pushes it up the floor to Workman, back out to Johnson. Johnson drives. Another jumper from about 12 feet out this time. That one's no good. Should have shot the three. Been nailing those. And then back the other direction, the Lady Cats are going to turn it over.
Kenzie Morrison and Emmy Nichols will step in. They will replace Marissa Moore and Natalie Workman.
49 seconds to go, 49.7 to be exact in the first half. As we work our way toward the Barry Chevrolet Buick halftime report. Again, Ripley versus Spencer Center from Princeton High School will follow this one. That is boys action. Johnson with it out top. Right side Morrison. They'll reverse it to Johnson. Now inside to Bird. Bird up and in.
First basket of the game for Summer Bird. Good looking move right there for 2 points.
Parr will have it out top. Goes left side Roberts. Then to Carr. Now they find Parr in the corner. She's got the open three. That one no good. Actually hit the top of the backboard. McFarland ahead to Morrison for a left side layup. Under pressure, couldn't connect. And now back the other direction. We're going to run out of time. So 27-13 over top of the Whiteoak Lady Cats. Don't go away. The Barry Chevrolet Buick halftime report coming up after this on C103.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Welcome back to the Barry Chevrolet Buick halftime report. Let's look at scoring by the quarters. In the first quarter, Peebles only outscoring Whiteoak by 4 points in that one, 10-6. But in the second quarter, Peebles able to outscore Whiteoak by 10 points in that one, 17-7. That gives Peebles a 14-point lead at halftime. 27-13, your halftime score. We're going to send it back to the studio. Mr. Skylar Stapleton will bring you the Higgins Steel Roofing studio update. We'll be back with more of the Barry Chevrolet Buick halftime right after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network, C103.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
The housing market is hot. The Ohio Country Properties team with Huff Realty can assist you in buying or selling. Their experienced agents will help you find your dream home or property, whether it's local or not. No matter if you're a first-time buyer or you're looking to sell a farm or recreational property, they'll take care of you. Huff Realty, who you're with matters. Call today at 937-544-6446. That's 937-544-6446. Their office is located in the precinct building behind the courthouse in downtown West Union. Are you looking for a new tax preparer? Young & Caldwell LLC in West Union has more than 50 years of tax preparation experience. All tax returns are attorney prepared. Tax season can be a crazy time. Let Young & Caldwell reduce your burden. They have competitive pricing, and they offer weekend and evening appointments to ensure your taxes get filed on time. For unmatched experience and professionalism, choose Young & Caldwell. Schedule your appointment by calling 937-544-2152 or come by. Their firm is located across from the courthouse in downtown West Union.
Insurance, protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has been helping thousands of families since 1891. For a trusted insurance group, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. John Wood Insurance.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Whether you're legally separating or filing for divorce, it's extremely important that you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you during this stressful time, because the decisions you make will not only affect your future, but also your children's future. That's why choosing the right attorney is crucial. Call the law office of Barbara Moore. She can provide the clear-headed and calm perspective to push your case forward. Attorney Barbara Moore is knowledgeable in many areas of family law, including bankruptcy. Call 544-2500 to schedule a consultation with the law office of Barbara Moore. Dr. Randy Franklin and the caring staff at Franklin Dental and Healthcare in Peebles welcome you to make your appointment today. Franklin Dental and Healthcare is accepting new patients. They specialize in same-day denture repair and offer conscious sedation during oral surgery. They accept most insurances and have affordable options for self-pay patients with a loyalty program that saves you money. Franklin Dental, open Monday through Friday and located just off of State Route 41 on Shaker Run Road in Peebles. Give them a call today at 587-3903.
Welcome back to the Barry Chevrolet Buick McFarland Chevrolet Buick halftime report. Chris, what did you think about that first half?
Well, the thing we talked about, in order for Whiteoak to win, is they're going to have to shoot better than their season averages, and they are not. They're shooting 18% from the floor right now, 4 out of 22. They missed all 11 of their three-point attempts, and that's why they're in a 14-point hole right now, since they're not shooting the ball the way that Coach Harris, I'm sure, wants them to shoot. Peebles, on the other hand, not real aggressive, not real heavy on any defense, not real pressure oriented right now. Maybe they're going to turn up in the second half. Shooting the ball okay, 40% from the floor, 4 of 8 from the three-point line. 4 of those three-pointers came from Peyton Johnson in the second quarter. So they're winning.
Right. And I think you could be seeing a couple things. Number one, I think that Coach Pell doesn't want to get her team into a lot of foul trouble. So by not being so aggressive, and the other big thing I think that Coach Pell is trying to accomplish is not giving up much if there is anybody here scouting. Now, it's not like it's real hard to get tape on people anymore.
Correct.
There's so much. I mean, we're here covering this on video with GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Sure.
That's available on Facebook and YouTube. It's not real hard to get tape on people, but you will still traditionally see a coach lay off in their first game a little bit, not play their normal game, not play their normal offense, not be as aggressive as normal. And I think that's what we're seeing.
She's also going to balance that with maintaining some confidence. That they got to have some confidence after this game going in to play the likes of Waterford.
Right. So that'll wrap up the Barry Chevrolet Buick halftime report. We are ready for second half action, and the Lady Cats will have the basketball to start things off. Parr will have it out top to set the offense. Whoa, that was definitely a foul. And temper's flaring a little bit there for some reason.
Well, looks like Lydia Carr set a screen, and Marissa Moore was stopped by it. Marissa Moore didn't like it and kind of threw her across the gym almost. It was a little wrestling move. Anyway, Marissa Moore picks up that foul, her second, team first, and we're back under action.
Parr with the basketball, goes right side to Carr. They try to go inside to Parr on a cut. McFarland gets the steal. Ahead it'll go Morrison, then in the corner. That was Johnson, back out to Morrison. Right side, Moore for a three. That's no good. Long rebound, comes all the way out to Morrison. Morrison will bring it out top to reset. Johnson will now have it. They'll pass right side to Moore, into Workman, out to McFarland at the elbow for two. It's good.
First basket of the game for Lily McFarland.
Makes it 29-13 the score. Parr goes right side to Roberts, then to Yeager in the corner. Yeager guarded by Workman. Workman doing a good job making it tough on her. Pass comes out to Roberts. They got McMullen down underneath. They can't get the ball to her. Yeager gets past Workman and puts it up and in from about 10, 12 feet out.
And that would be Darby Yeager's first points of the game.
And Whiteoak definitely needs to change that. They need Yeager to be very active in their offense. Workman with the basketball. Kicks it out to Morrison, left side wing. Morrison will dribble it back out. Goes right side to Johnson, then to Moore, top of the key. Inside, McFarland across the lane to Workman. She brings it back out to Johnson. Moore, and then Morrison left side. Morrison drives the baseline. Yeager blocks her shot. That's block number 2. Parr with the basketball ahead to Roberts. Back out Carr. She'll take the three. That one's no good. Workman clears out the rebound. Johnson will have the basketball. Brings it up the floor. Passes back out to Moore. Left side, Morrison. She drains the three.
5 points now for Kenzie Morrison, her first three-pointer of the game.
5:55 to go in the third quarter. Tomorrow at 4:45, we will have another edition of Pregame Report brought to you by Ron Lynch, your financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. Join Ben Higgins every game day at 4:45. We have a steal by Peebles and then a foul committed on the recovery by Whiteoak.
It's going to be on number 3, Molly McMullen, her first, team first.
We'd like to thank Southern State Community College, another one of our season sponsors on C103. Start your pathway to completion at sscc.edu. Johnson dribbling around to the right side, finds Moore on the baseline for 2. That's no good. Roberts will have the rebound. Roberts brings it up the floor, goes left side to Carr. Back out to Roberts. Then to McMullen out on the left side wing. Parr pops out in the corner for it. Back to McMullen, then Carr. Now Yeager right side, and she travels. Yeah. Yeager and Parr have a little stuttered jump that they'll do at times, and sometimes they're called for a travel on that, and then sometimes they aren't.
Yeah. Substitution for Peebles. Summer Bird will come back in, replacing Lily McFarland.
5:03 to go in the third quarter. Moore to Morrison. Long 3 for Morrison, and she drains it.
2 in a row for her, 8 points now.
20-point lead now for the Peebles Lady Indians. Lady Cats really need to get some points on the board here as Carr gets it to Parr out top. She'll try the 3. That one doesn't go, and Johnson ends up with a rebound. Johnson ahead, drives in, steps around Parr, puts it up and in.
Ken, a couple of our friends from the Venture Production Eagles are across the way. They had a tough game the other day. They lost to a team called the Wildcats. They played, I believe that was Tuesday morning. So if you ever get a chance to see your Venture Production Eagles play, it's fun to watch.
You know, they usually play a benefit game against the Adams County Sheriff's Department. Now, COVID has made that not happen the last couple of years. I hope that'll be coming back. Summer Bird for 2. About 12 feet out. Left side baseline shot.
4 points for Summer Bird. Yeah, I took part on that one year, and that was fun. I enjoyed that. I hope they do bring that back.
We always enjoy broadcasting that on C103 and 99.5 The Edge. Carr out to Roberts to McMullen. McMullen drives the right side of the lane. Shot off the glass. No good. Roberts on a putback. It's in. And then we have a timeout called. We're going to take one as well with 3:33 to go in the third quarter. We're back right after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network, C103.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Welcome back courtside. Chris, we were talking about Venture Productions, the Hawks. Yeah, COVID disrupted that tradition that was started with the charity game against the Adams County Sheriff's Department. And I don't remember, what was the Sheriff's Department called? Do you remember? Was there a mascot for the Sheriff's Department?
I don't think we had one, other than Sheriff Kimmy Rogers was probably our mascot.
Aha. Whiteoak gets the steal. Parr goes to Roberts' right side. She's got a 3 look. That one's good.
That would be 7 points now for Addison Roberts. She's starting in place of Brianna Hill.
Moore inside the paint, couldn't get the shot to go. Bird on a putback also misses. And then on the rebound, it's tipped out of bounds by Whiteoak.
Yeah, I think I said Venture was the Eagles. That you're right there. The
Hawks, isn't it? Yeah.
And I think the sheriff's office was the Eagles.
There you go. It's only been a couple of years for us to try and dig those memories up. Johnson for 3, and she drains it.
22 points now for Peyton Johnson. At her season average, she came in averaging 21.1 points per game, leading scorer in the Shack.
We hope all of our viewers are enjoying GoodGuysRadioTV.com as McMullen drives inside the paint. Bird tries to block the shot but missed it, and the shot was good.
Nice little floater there for Molly McMullen.
Johnson goes right side Morrison. Morrison driving inside the paint, and everybody leaves her wide open. She puts it up and in. Missed defensive assignment there, nobody helping out.
Kenzie Morrison having a good third quarter, 8 points now so far in the quarter, 10 overall in the game.
Well, we have multiple tournament games every night, so we can only choose so many of them to broadcast on radio and then even fewer for TV. But check every night, GoodGuysRadioTV.com. We will have a tournament basketball game for you. You can also check it out on C103 Country's Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. Morrison for three, no good. And a fight for it ends up out of bounds. It's going to go off of the Wildcats, so Peebles gets it back.
Looks like Kelsey Monteith will come in for Whiteoak, replacing Lydia Carr.
Did you get Emmy Nichols in there for Peebles as well?
I think she came in. She came in at the timeout.
Right. Okay. Johnson with the basketball left side, back to Morrison, and then Johnson again. That three-point attempt was blocked. I think Roberts got a hand on that one. And McMullen with the basketball. She'll bring it up the floor. McMullen drives inside the paint and tries to pass it back out, but Monteith had moved. But they're going to say that the Peebles Lady Indians touched it. So Whiteoak did not get called for the over and back. McMullen and Roberts with it left side, and a foul committed as Peebles has really dialed up the defense.
That foul is going to be on number 10, Marissa Moore. I believe, yes, that's going to be her third foul. And then coming in for her to replace her will be number 20, Lily McFarland.
Chris and I are going to name a Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game after this one, brought to you by Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman and West Union. That'll be part of our post game. They're going to feed it inside to Yeager for a turnaround. It rims out. Bird on the rebound for the Indians.
Not a bad hook shot there for Darby Yeager.
Johnson into Bird. Bird with a reverse. That one does not drop. She gets her own rebound, though. Kicks it back out to Johnson. McFarland, Johnson, then Morrison left side wing. Peebles working it around the outside. At the elbow, McFarland for two. No good. Johnson with a rebound. Put back blocked by Yeager. That's number 3. And the outlet pass up the floor to Parr, and she's fouled. I think Morrison might have got called for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be on Kenzie Morrison. Her first. That'll be the team third, I believe. A while ago, just a few minutes ago, when we had an over and back, what we thought was an over back, there was a lot of activity over here, and I think Kenzie might have got inadvertently hit, so that might have been a little bit of payback.
Johnson with a steal and a drive. It's good. Let's take a look at the H&R Block scoreboard update as the clock winds down in the third quarter. Peebles 46, Whiteoak 22. The Lady Indians in command of this one. Parr for 3. That one no good. Bird on the rebound. Nichols to Johnson. Down to 5 seconds. Johnson is aware of it. Brings it up the floor. Bird in the corner for 2. That's no good. And the quarter will end with Peebles leading Whiteoak 46-22. Stick with us. Fourth and final quarter action coming up after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network C103.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Welcome back courtside. Whiteoak Lady Cats with the basketball. Shot in the corner for 3 by Parr. That's no good. Nichols on a rebound. And then we're going to have a foul called, I think, against the Wildcats. Starting to get a little physical, Chris.
It is, and that's going to be on number 4, Kelsey Monteith, her first, team second.
Both teams being very competitive in this basketball game. We'd like to thank Frisch's Big Boy in West Union. They sponsor our fold-up schedules. Of course, those are for regular season ball. Nichols gets a 2 from the baseline.
Her first basket of the game, she finally gets on the scoring column.
So back to those fold-up schedules. We're all done with those this season, but we'll be back with them again next season. They're really handy. They fold up pocket size as Summer Bird rejects a shot out of bounds. Nice block there by Summer Bird. I think that was that her second block in the game?
I believe so.
Yeah. Anyway, Frisch's Big Boy in West Union. They sponsor our fold-up schedules, also sponsor every basketball game on C103. Frisch's Big Boy, the home of breakfast, burgers, and Big Boy. McFarland with the basketball. She is fouled as she drives inside.
Couple of substitutions previously with number 14, Lydia Carr, number 3, Molly McMullen. That foul's going to be on Molly McMullen, her second, team third. That'll put Lily McFarland at the line, shooting 2.
6:58 to go in the basketball game. First free throw for McFarland is good.
Natalie Workman comes back into the game, replacing Summer Bird.
Back on the free throw line. Second one also good.
4 points now for Lily McFarland. She came in shooting 58% from the free throw line, making both of those attempts.
Just under 7 minutes to go in the basketball game. Pass goes inside to Yeager. Turnaround. That's that little hook shot that Yeager likes. Couldn't get it to go. Moore up the floor to McFarland. Back to Moore.
She'd have made that using the backboard, I think.
Inside to Workman, and Workman is fouled on a turnaround.
I think it's going to be called on Darby Yeager. We'll see here in just a second.
That'd be my guess.
Yep. That's her first foul. Team fourth. That'll put Natalie Workman at the line, shooting 2. She's a 43% shooter.
Adams County Regional Medical Center, they sponsor our Coach's Comment Show. We will talk to the winning coach after this one. Right now, that's looking a lot like head coach Sidney Pell for the Peebles Lady Indians. First free throw was good, by the way. Second free throw, also good. Even 30-point lead now for the Peebles Lady Indians, looking very much like they will advance in tournament action. Carr for a 3, right side wing, that's no good. Backside rebound, a dual possession, and it will stay with Whiteoak.
Coming back into the game for Peebles is number 23, Peyton Johnson, replacing Emmy Nichols.
We're getting closer and closer to the final buzzer, but we have much more for you with the Willie & Son Trucking post game, so stick with us. Steal on the inbound, Morrison all by her lonesome and missed the layup. That's just, you're too wide open. But guess what? Moore was there to put it back up and in. And she didn't mind getting the stats for that.
Maybe that was a design play. Get Moore a rebound. Maybe she needed a rebound for some incentive. I don't know.
Trying to get a double-double or something. Yeager on a turnaround, no good, and then Yeager commits a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, that's going to be her second foul. Team fourth now, or fifth, excuse me.
We're going to take a break. Stick with us, folks. We've got more to go in this game. 5:57 on the clock. We're back after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network, C103.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. and we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Peebles with Workman down underneath. Couldn't connect on the shot. Back the other direction. Lady Cats, get called for an over and back as Parr passed it to Carr as she was coming across the timeline. That's a turnover.
During that break in the action, we had a foul on Natalie Workman, her second. That put Molly McMullen at the line. She shot 2 free throws, missed both of those. And we had Summer Bird come back in the game. She will replace Lily McFarland.
We'd like to thank First State Bank for sponsoring all of our basketball games on C103. First State Bank, built on belief since 1884. Learn more about Casasa checking at First State Bank at fsbforme.com. And Moore and Morrison had to save each other. That was funny. I'm glad they're both okay, by the way. They were going to fall down, but were able to hang on to each other and stop from falling down. And now we have a foul committed by Whiteoak after a missed shot. I think it was a foul. Maybe it wasn't.
They didn't make any call.
Okay, there was a whistle.
I don't know what happened.
Must have been a dual possession, and it goes the way of Peebles. Yeah, because they changed the possession arrow. That's what it was. 4:46 to go. Morrison into Workman. Back to Morrison out on the right side wing. Morrison dribbling it around. Passes across to Moore. Now they go into Workman. Yeager gets a steal to Parr, and then a foul committed. I think Moore is she's going to come out.
Yeah, that's her 4th foul there. I thought that was going to be on Peyton, but I wasn't sure. Emmy Nichols will come in taking her place. On the last 2 People's possessions ago, Darby Yeager with another block. So 4.
Up to 4 now?
I think so.
Okay. Parr with it to McMullen in the corner to Carr into Yeager. Yeager had her shot partially blocked by Bird. I think that's Bird's 3rd. And Morrison on the drive is fouled as we go back the other direction. And Kenzie Morrison's going to go, no, they're going to say it was on the floor.
It's going to be on number 3, Molly McMullen for Whiteoak, her 3rd, team 6th. So the next one will be a bonus shooting opportunity for Peebles.
Workman will inbound to Morrison, who's got a 3 look. That one rims out. Parr on the rebound for the Wildcats. Parr's going to push it up the floor, coast to coast, off the glass, no good. Johnson trying to draw the charge. Good no call there. And on the rebound, it goes out of bounds off Whiteoak.
Neither team looking like they really are too concerned about playing any specific offense or defense. Just kind of playing the game here and running up the time.
Yeah, at this point, I think everybody's just trying to get this game over with as Nichols has it right side for a 2, and that's good.
4 points now for Emmy Nichols, all here in the 4th quarter.
We would like to thank Jeff Newman and the staff at H&R Block in West Union. They have sponsored our scoreboard update for many, many years. By the way, a shot blocked back the other direction. Johnson with a layup was no good. Bird on a putback is fouled. And that'll put Summer Bird on the free throw line, I think shooting the 1-and-1. I'm going to say that foul was on the floor. Anyway, H&R Block, they sponsor our scoreboard update with 3:27 to go in the basketball game. Peebles in control of this one, 56-22 over top of the Whiteoak Lady Cats.
It's going to be on Addison Roberts, number 15, her 3rd. We had a substitution. I believe that was Brooke Campbell coming in, number 24, replacing Darby Yeager.
Yes, Brooke Campbell, a 5'8" junior, into the basketball game. First free throw by Bird is good.
Summer is a 62.5% free throw shooter on the season, 1 for 1 so far in the game.
Whiteoak Lady Cats have not scored since late in the 3rd quarter. They have really struggled in this 4th quarter.
Second free throw was good for Summer Bird, 2 for 2. She has 6 points on the game.
Parr with the basketball out top, spin move, driving in, kicks it back out to Roberts. Roberts trying to work her way inside, goes to Carr, and then McMullen with a touch, and she's fouled.
That's on Natalie Workman, number 4 for Peebles, her third, team 6. So the next foul for Peebles will put Whiteoak at the line.
Carr looking to inbound underneath the basket. Goes out top to McMullen for a long 2. That one no good. Bird on the rebound for the Indians to Johnson. Johnson up the floor, decides to take it all the way up and in.
That give 26 points now for Peyton Johnson, and we're going to have a mass sub coming.
Yes.
All 5 girls just passed in front of our table. We're going to have, as soon as the next whistle blows, we're going to have a substitution for Peebles and for Whiteoak.
Campbell had a quick touch, passed it out to Parr, and I think she stepped back, and when she did, she stepped out of bounds. Peebles with mass substitutions.
And that'll be, let's see, I'm missing one more here. There we go. I got number 3, Riley Barr, number 5, Lydia Maddox, number 32, Abigail Smalley, number 33, Cadence Carroll, and number 40, Angel Gray.
And on the Whiteoak side, we got substitutions as well. Monteith in there, as well as Kennedy. Who else checked in?
I think
right here, if I can see a number 13, that's Ellie McMullen. I think that's everybody for Whiteoak. Smalley in the corner, feeds it inside to Carroll. Back out, running shot in the paint, rims around and drops in for Angel Gray. Now with the basketball, Whiteoak Lady Cats with it. McMullen dribbling right side, goes into Roberts. They kick it back out in the corner for a 3-point shot. That was off the hands of Kennedy. That's no good. Backside, another 3-point shot. This one by Campbell. That also misses. And then a pass up the floor gets loose, and it'll go out of bounds off of Peebles. Clock is going to wind down on this one with a running clock, as the Peebles Lady Indians are going to advance in tournament action. We'd like to remind you this broadcast is for the private use of the C103 audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of C103 is prohibited. Peebles gets a steal. Outlet pass to Gray. Gray on the drive. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound, though, and is fouled on the floor. And the clock is probably going to run out on this one, maybe even before we can get the free throws in the air.
Yeah, it's going to be on number 24, Brooke Campbell, her first. Angel Gray will go to the line. She is 1 for 2 for the season on free throw line.
First one off the front of the rim, no good, and I think the clock is going to run out if she doesn't shoot this second one very quickly. Yep, clock runs out. I don't know if they're going to go ahead and shoot it anyway. It bounces out. That'll do it. Peebles will advance in tournament play as they defeat the Whiteoak Lady Cats 62-22. Stick with us. The Willie and Son Trucking postgame show coming up after this on C103.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
The housing market is hot. The Ohio Country Properties team with Huff Realty can assist you in buying or selling. Their experienced agents will help you find your dream home or property, whether it's local or not. No matter if you're a first-time buyer or you're looking to sell a farm or recreational property, they'll take care of you. Huff Realty, who you're with matters. Call today at 937-544-6446. That's 937-544-6446. Their office is located in the precinct building behind the courthouse in downtown West Union. Are you looking for a new tax preparer? Young & Caldwell LLC in West Union has more than 50 years of tax preparation experience. All tax returns are attorney prepared. Tax season can be a crazy time. Let Young & Caldwell reduce your burden. They have competitive pricing, and they offer weekend and evening appointments to ensure your taxes get filed on time. For unmatched experience and professionalism, choose Young & Caldwell. Schedule your appointment by calling 937-544-2152 or come by. Their firm is located across from the courthouse in downtown West Union.
Insurance, protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has been helping thousands of families since 1891. For a trusted insurance group, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. John Wood Insurance.
27-13 in the third quarter. Peebles again outscoring Whiteoak, this time by 10 points, 19-9. That gave the Lady Indians a 24-point lead heading into the fourth and final quarter. In that quarter, the wheels came off the cart for the Whiteoak Lady Cats. They were not able to score in that fourth and final quarter. Peebles added 16 more points to their lead to give them a 40-point victory and the sectional championship. At Peebles High School, the final score, Peebles 62, Whiteoak 22. Stick with us. More of the Willie and Son Trucking post-game show is coming your way. We're going to talk to head coach Sidney Pell and the Adams County Regional Medical Center coaches comment show. We'll also take a look at all your individual as well as team stats, and we will name a Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Right now, though, the Peebles Lady Indians enjoying getting to cut down the nets on their home court with the sectional championship. We'll be back with more of the Willie and Son Trucking postgame right after this on C103.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Whether you're legally separating or filing for divorce, it's extremely important that you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you during this stressful time, because the decisions you make will not only affect your future, but also your children's future. That's why choosing the right attorney is crucial. Call the law office of Barbara Moore. She can provide the clear-headed and calm perspective to push your case forward. Attorney Barbara Moore is knowledgeable in many areas of family law, including bankruptcy. Call 544-2500 to schedule a consultation with the law office of Barbara Moore. Dr. Randy Franklin and the caring staff of Franklin Dental and Healthcare in Peebles welcome you to make your appointment today. Franklin Dental and Healthcare is accepting new patients. They specialize in same-day denture repair and offer conscious sedation during oral surgery. They accept most insurances and have affordable options for self-pay patients with a loyalty program that saves you money. Franklin Dental, open Monday through Friday and located just off of State Route 41 on Shaker Run Road in Peebles. Give them a call today at 587-3903.
Post-game show as Lady Indians continue to cut down the nets here at Peebles High School. Chris, let's take a look at the Whiteoak Lady Cats stats.
All right, Ken, the Lady Cats from Whiteoak had a tough time shooting tonight. We talked about that at the beginning of the game, talked about it a little bit at halftime. First quarter, they shot 14%, 2 for 14, 0 for 5 from three-point range. The second quarter, they went 2 for 8, 25%, missed all 6 of their attempts at three-point shots, 0 for 11 on the half. 4 for 22 from the field, 18%. Third quarter, 4 for 11 again, 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. And then the fourth quarter, unfortunately, they were just too far behind and struggled. They went 0 for 14 from the field, 4 for 25 on the half, on the game. They went 8 for 47. They went 1 for 20 from behind the three-point line. From the free throw line, 5 for 6 in the first half, 0 for 2 in the second half, 5 for 8 on the game. In the scoring column, they had 5 scorers. Molly McMullen had 4 points. She went 2 for 4 from the line, had 3 fouls. Kelsey Monteith had 1 foul. Lydia Carr had 3 points. She went 3 for 4 from the line. Addison Roberts led all scorers for Whiteoak with 7 points, 3 fouls. Jaylee Parr had 6 points with 1 foul. Brooke Campbell had 1 foul. And Darby Yeager had 2 points with 2 fouls.
All right, that's a look at your Whiteoak Lady Cats stats. We'll take another break on the Willie and Son Trucking post game and be back to look at the Peebles Lady Indians right after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network, C103.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie and Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling with Willie and Son Trucking.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Welcome back to the Willie and Son Trucking post-game show. I want to remind you we do have another game yet to go here on C103. Don Bowles and Phil Ronimus courtside at Princeton High School to bring you the Ripley Blue Jays versus the Wolfpack of Spencer Center. So be sure to stick with us for that game. Chris, let's go ahead and take a look at the Peebles Lady Indians individual and team stats.
Okay, Ken, the Lady Indians shot the ball pretty well tonight, shot their season average. In the first quarter, they went 4 for 14, 28%. They missed all 4 of their attempts beyond the arc. Second quarter picked it up a little bit, 7 for 13, 53.8%. 4 for 4 in the three-point range in that second quarter, and 4 for 8 on the half. 11 for 27 from the field, 40.7%. Third quarter, 8 for 19, 42%, 3 for 6 from three-point range. Fourth quarter, 5 for 14, 35.7%. Missed, only had 1 opportunity from three-point range, missed it. 3 for 7 on the half. 7 for 15 from three-point range on the game, 46.7%. They came in shooting 32%, so much improved there. For the half, 13 of 33 from the field. For the game, 24 of 60, 40% shooting, up from 37% on the season. For the free throws, first half they went 2 for 2, second half 6 for 8, and the game 8 for 10. They had 8 girls in a scoring column, led by Natalie Workman, 2 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She had 3 fouls. Marissa Moore had 8 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and 4 fouls. Emmy Nichols had 4 points. Lily McFarland had 4 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and 1 foul. Kenzie Morrison had 10 points. She had 1 foul. Peyton Johnson led all scorers at 26 points. She had 1 foul. Angel Gray had 2 points. She went 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And Summer Bird had 6 points. She went 2 for 2 from the line and 1 foul.
That brings us to a conversation with head coach Sidney Pell with the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We are going to do that when we come back right after this as we continue the Willie and Son Trucking postgame on C103.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
The housing market is hot. The Ohio Country Properties team with Huff Realty can assist you in buying or selling. Their experienced agents will help you find your dream home or property, whether it's local or not. No matter if you're a first-time buyer or you're looking to sell a farm or recreational property, they'll take care of you. Huff Realty. Who you're with matters. Call today at 937-544-6446. That's 937-544-6446. Their office is located in the precinct building behind the courthouse in downtown West Union.
Played team 3 times, so we were not necessarily looking forward to that, but we came out and we played pretty well, got a good win. We've been off for 10 days, so it was good to just play in general too.
Well, it's also unfortunate that you have to take out another one of our teams.
Sure, yeah.
The Whiteoak Lady Cats, though, not able to handle the Peebles Lady Indians tonight. Everything, you guys are firing on all cylinders. It's tournament time, and that's when you want it to happen.
Yep, I thought we moved the ball extremely well tonight. Shot it pretty well, especially for having a pretty good break there. We shot it pretty well. Johnson had been in a little bit of in a drought, so seeing the ball go in for her was big for us. She played well tonight. Several other girls, we moved it well, put several people on the scoreboard tonight, and that's what we need.
Yeah, you did a good job spreading it around, but Johnson still dominated, 26 points in this basketball game. You know that she's capable of doing that night in and night out, and I'm not going to say you rely on it, but obviously you rely on her to put a fair number of points on the board.
Sure. Yeah, the last 2 or 3 games she'd been 12, 13, 14, just not necessarily shooting the ball well, but you know, and everybody knows that has watched her play knows that she can go off for 25, 30 on any given night. So it was good for us and her to get her back on track. And the other girls helped her out. They got her open a lot, set some good screens for her. She got several open looks, so that was good for all of us.
All right, let's talk about the real serious stuff. The next basketball game, it's going to be, we presume, Waterford. That game's probably over now.
Yeah, I haven't got a chance to see, but that's what we're assuming is Waterford.
Yeah. What do you know about them?
They're tough. They didn't lose a lot from last year. Obviously, that's who put us out last year for a trip to go to state. So got a little bit of a chip on our shoulder for that. And you know, we're excited to play them. They're a bunch of little tiny guards. One or two big girls, but for the most part, they play fast. They play up in you. They're good defensively. They're a very tough team that's playing well right now. They they just knocked off Trimble the other night by double digits. So they're playing good basketball, but we think we are too right now, so we'll see.
I would agree, and I think your team is not very different from last year. And that's a strange statement to make when you're missing Justice.
Sure.
But you've got Morrison and now Peyton with another year of experience. Johnson scoring well. I think she stepped in and filled that hole left by Justice and by J.C. Justice. And I think your team, really looks a lot like last year.
Sure, I would agree with that. I mean, Fairfield was the only other team that got us last year. We were able to handle them this year. So, we know we can be at that level again that we were last year. A little different, but the same at the same time. So we're excited to get the opportunity to play them and see if we can get another revenge game in there.
Well, we're excited to have that basketball game on Saturday. That'll be 6 o'clock at Piketon, a neutral site. You didn't play Piketon this year, did you?
We did not play Piketon, no.
All right, so you've not been on that floor.
Nope.
I'm trying to remember. It might be college length, is it? Do you know?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I know it seems big, but I don't know.
Yeah, that would be an important thing to find out if it's college length, because the girls will need to be ready for that extra 10 feet. It can wear you out over the course of a game.
Yeah, we were a little winded tonight, just having a break there, and it's just we went 10 days and then we went 7, so just having our legs back. This game tonight, we were glad to get back out here and get back on the floor. So hopefully we're ready for Saturday. We got 2 days to prepare, and I'm going to watch a lot of tape between now and then. So We'll see.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the sectional championship. Congratulations on a great season, and good luck on Saturday. I won't be there, but Chris will, along with Trent Harrop, to broadcast that game 6 o'clock here on C103. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Adams County Regional Medical Center Coach's Comment Show. Head coach Sidney Pell. We'll take a break and be back to wrap up with a little bit more of the Willie and Son Trucking post game. We've still got a couple more things to talk about, one of those being the Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. We're back right after this on C103.
Are you looking for a new tax preparer? Young & Caldwell LLC in West Union has more than 50 years of tax preparation experience. All tax returns are attorney prepared. Tax season can be a crazy time. Let Young & Caldwell reduce your burden. They have competitive pricing, and they offer weekend and evening appointments to ensure your taxes get filed on time. For unmatched experience and professionalism, choose Young & Caldwell. Schedule your appointment by calling 937-544-2152 or come by. Their firm is located across from the courthouse in downtown West Union.
Insurance, protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has been helping thousands of families since 1891. For a trusted insurance group, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. John Wood Insurance.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on U.S. Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Whether you're legally separating or filing for divorce, it's extremely important that you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you during this stressful time, because the decisions you make will not only affect your future, but also your children's future. That's why choosing the right attorney is crucial. Call the law office of Barbara Moore. She can provide the clear-headed and calm perspective to push your case forward. Attorney Barbara Moore is knowledgeable in many areas of family law, including bankruptcy. Call 544-2500 to schedule a consultation with the law office of Barbara Moore.
School, that game tips off at 6 o'clock, so that's an early tip-off tomorrow. We will then go from that game into another Fayetteville game. It's the boys. Fayetteville versus I believe it's Miami Valley, I think, is the opponent in that one. I actually forgot to check whether they're either playing Miami Valley or Lockland. That's from Princeton High School tomorrow night at 7:30 is when that game is scheduled to tip off. So Trent Harrop and Phil Ronimus on your first game, then Bruce Wallace and Mark Young on your second game tomorrow night right here on C103. We'll take one final break and be back to name the Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game right after this on C103.
Dr. Randy Franklin and the caring staff at Franklin Dental and Healthcare in Peebles welcome you to make your appointment today. Franklin Dental and Healthcare is accepting new patients. They specialize in same-day denture repair and offer conscious sedation during oral surgery. They accept most insurances and have affordable options for self-pay patients with a loyalty program that saves you money. Franklin Dental, open Monday through Friday and located just off of State Route 41 on Shaker Run Road in Peebles. Give them a call today at 587-3903.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Welcome back to our final break here on the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show. Let's take a look at our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, Chris.
Well, Ken, you know what? I really like this Peebles team. There's a lot of girls on here that are it's just fun to watch, and it's fun to watch them get going. I've done 3 games now, and this will be my 3rd different player of the game. Really no surprise tonight. Just had one dominant player. Overall good team effort, just one good dominant effort, and that's going to be Peyton Johnson, number 23. She had 26 points, just set the tone. I looked, she had 13 points alone in the second quarter. Just played a great game, great shooting game for Peyton. Rebounded the ball well, played good defense, and just a terrific offense for her.
So 13 of the 17 points that they scored in the second quarter were all Peyton Johnson.
Yeah, and I think she had 3 3-pointers in that quarter alone. So she's our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, Peyton Johnson.
Congratulations to Peyton Johnson, our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, and congratulations to the Peebles Lady Indians as they get a sectional championship and advance to the district semis this Saturday, 6 o'clock at Piketon High School. We'll have the action for you right here on C103 Country. That'll do it for Chris Blanton. We want to thank Brandon Rigdon for engineering everything for GoodGuysRadioTV.com. I also would like to thank Skylar Stapleton back in the studio for engineering everything for us here on C103. For Chris Blanton, I'm Ken Smith. Thanks for listening to basketball on the Shack Sports Radio Network, C103.